And we're back. So hopefully the last video kind of made up for the issues, the lack of completion from the first video. But I hope that the thought process we went through helped you, so you kind of understand how we're doing this. I have on the screen now the assignment for this week. So this week it's a little bit more involved. It's a little bit more work. Because we narrowed our focus to the recommendations. So in the last video, in the first video I did the Madison plant. I'm going to do the Poynette plant pretty quick, in which we have with and without outliers, both annual averages and the figures with the number of claims and the dollars paid. Okay, did all that. Did it for Madison. I'm going to do the Poynette in a moment. And then in the last video, so the first video was that first one. The second one, the last video, we did the Madison plant. I looked at the class codes and I looked at the causes. And I did some work where I combined the manual material handling with the repetitive motion as a cause and did it plant wide. I also did it from the perspective of one of the class codes, like 3078 or something like that. And I looked back and I evaluated and tried to justify, should I continue looking at other causes within class codes? And I just felt that it was a trivial pursuit. That's where they got the name of the game. Okay, so what I did is I resolved to a plant wide, for a cause, and then plant wide for the lacerations. But that one I didn't do the trending because there's only like 10 claims or something like that and no outliers. And so I just estimated the losses. I may make that into a table. I just don't think 10 data points would provide enough. So now we're going to do the Poynette. Not the same thing, but the same sort of approach. But I think we should be able to actually create the scatter plots for both manual material handling and repetition. We'll combine them again, and then also the laceration. But we'll take a look. And then also you guys really need to get a good sized draft done. I mean, most of the introduction should be done. I'll try to work on mine a little bit more. I want to finish the analysis of the premiums and the EMR based on our numbers for next week. So after next week, there's not a lot left. We're going to have the final tables. There are 3 of them. And then there's going to be the analysis of the EMR and the premiums. That's what next week is going to be. And that's the final week. And then at that point, you're all going to do presentations and write the report. So definitely get going with the report. Okay, and I put also on here, most of your tables and figures are done, so now you can actually start adding titles and numbers to them. It might help you to have a list of tables and a list of figures that you put along with the table of contents. At least that's how that's done. And you can easily search that to see what I mean. Okay, back to the game. So here's back to the plant base. For forecasting. Again, we didn't fill this out because it is, I think it's both plants, isn't it? I think we have to just figure out the P. So I'm going to copy this over. Outliers are included in this. I'm going to copy this to a new tab. This is going to be Poynette. This is Poynette with outliers. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn the header row into a filter by plant. There's a lot more outliers here too. And then I'm going to delete everything that is not a Poynette. M's and O's. Here we go. Got it. All right, let's scroll down here. Let's see what we have, because again, all the tables update by themselves, but these do not. This is plant wide, I believe. Is that right? Would have to be, wouldn't it? I should probably improve that. Yeah, I think that's right. All right, so let's do Poynette. Let's see how Poynette's doing. So we've got a total of 136. Let's check everything. Here's 136, 136. That all works out. 136. Let's look at the amounts. The amount is 813. Okay, everything looks good. All right, let's take a look here. Did this change? No, it stayed the same. And as far as a cutoff, I mean, manual material handling and repetitive, we'll put those two together and we'll do cut, puncture, scrape, slip, trip, and fall. You know, if there's an outlier, I may look, but there's only 10. So again, I may look at it and just do a general, but we'll get at least 2. We'll do manual material handling along with repetition, the repetitive motion, I'm sorry, and then we'll do the cut, puncture, scrape. I think there's enough here to do that. Yeah. Okay. So let's do it with outliers, right? So the first thing we want to do, okay, so this is, oh, I better, here, let's do this thing real quick. This is Poynette. Outliers included. And then from there, yeah, okay. Let's, I'm going to bring this all the way over here. Try to get it past all that other work. So you'll see here, did that work? It did. So I've got the Madison. These aren't, they don't really do any good. So you don't have to do those. I did them as sort of an experiment. Now, what am I doing? All right, so let's look over here. I think I have to update these just to see what's going on. Is this all updated? Let's see. It goes down to line 137. Okay, so I have to update this. And what column is it? Column W. So W2 to W21. W22 to W45. Oh, and then it's got this here. So this is W46 to W64. This is W65 to 98. Next one is 99 to 128. And the last one's 129 to 137. Okay, those are the numbers $0 claims. Now let's do the open and reopen. And this is column S. So this is S2 to S21. What did I do? S2 to S21. And I could do with this one too. S2 to S21. S2 to S21. The next one is S22 to S45. Do it again here. S22 to S45. And then S46 to S64. S46 to S64. All right. This next one is 65 to 98. Oops. S65 to S98. 65 to 98. You know, we did this in that first video. So there was value there. S99 to S128. S29. Wait. S99 to 128. And then the final one is 129 to 137. Go over here, 129. Okay. And, oh, we're at 20%. Dang. That's significant. Is it higher? Is it higher? No, it's a serious dip. So at this point in time, it's going to be the 4-year average. Huh. I had it highlighted. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's get some of these. This is equal to W2. Oh, it's equal max W2 to W121 equals max W22 to W45. And now I can just go up here and click. This is 46 to 64. Am I gonna have to do this again? This is 65 to 98. This one is 99 to 128. And 129. Okay. There's all of our maxes. So the 20%, I don't like it. I don't like that it has a major dip here because it's going to continue to, how many claims do we have open? 6. It's going to continue to accrue. So this is going to get higher, but it's going to take time. Maybe next year it'll be higher, and it will influence where that best is it the best fit line, or what do they call it? The trend line? Trend line goes out to 2023. So I'm just going to do the 4 years here, and we'll see what comes out. And then, of course, we've got the 4-year average. So we'll do the 4-year average for the amount. And, I mean, this isn't too different. And so I'm just going to use it for both of them. Okay? Is there a big difference here? No. I mean, I could, you know what? I'm going to trend with 5 years here, okay? Because that's not going to change. All right, so let's do this. All right, so this is going to go through 21, insert. So this is all of Poynette, and we can compare Poynette to Madison and compare Poynette to the company total just to see, are they different? Let's fix the axis. Axes. Do the trend line. Forecast it by 2. Display these. All right. So it'll be interesting when these go side by side and compare them. And now let's do the total paid, but I'm just going to do 4 years. Right there. Insert. All right. Let's get the years in here. Values are through 20. Okay. Fix this. And trend line, but now I gotta put it out to 3 years to 2023. Get this. Hopefully we'll get a better R square when we remove the outliers. Okay, so there we go. And as far as the class code, that did not change, and neither did the cause. So let's go ahead and save our work. And then, what am I doing? All right, let's copy this to a new tab, and I'm going to do outliers removed, Poynette. And how do we do that? Well, we turn the header row into a filter. We filter the total paid, high to low. Again, we're trying to get the outliers to bubble to the top, and there they are. I believe there should be 12 of them. Cut them, go down below, and paste. And now all my tables have updated, but not my figures. I need to do that. I'm going to add, insert. I'm going to get the total here. There's that. Let's blow this up so you can see it. And then to have a running total of my number, count. I'm going to put in a bunch of meaningless X's, and then this is equal to count if this range is an X. And now as I delete the outliers, as I start narrowing to causes and stuff like that, this number will just automatically update. So we've got 10. All right. Okay. Outliers have been removed. Everything else should be updated, but I got to check my work, right? So the new total is 296,738, 296,738, 296,738. So you see everything worked out. The total number is 126. Everything's 126. All right. So we will be able to fill out this table for the Poynette plant. So this is the count. What did we call this with the Madison plant? Do you guys remember? What is this? Poynette plant claims per policy year 2017 to 2021. Outliers included. I forgot to put that. Outlier. Yep. I can bring that down to like a 10 or something. That's not bad. Do the same thing here because we're going to rebuild these. These are based on the last tab. So this is the total paid total per... Oh, I got to put Poynette plant first. I hope you guys have been better than me at creating this policy year. 2017 to 2020. That's the big thing. Outliers included. And why did we not use 2021? Because 20% of them are still open or reopened. So they're going to continue to pay. And so its actual final total benefits paid is not currently known. Save my work. All right, redo this. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? My brain jumped ahead to the next step as I was trying to do this step. And that's what screwed me up. All right, extend this by 2 years. Give us the equation display. Did it improve? Yes. The R square improved from a 0.53, which is okay. Not really worth it, and to a 588, which is better, but again, not great. Close this, do the total paid, and again, it's just through 2020. Though at this point, even though this is different now, I'm not going to go ahead and redo those again, but it is a higher year, and so it's going to continue to go up. So I'm going to go with 5 years on this one. And you guys might be questioning it, but the thing, again, it's what's open and what's going to happen over time. How much is it going to go? This is going to continue to go up. What I don't want to do is say, okay, it's going down, but yet 20% of them are open. That's not going to hold true. Edit Y series. Oh, no. I think it's X series, right? Did I do that wrong? No, I did it right. Okay. I need to stop thinking ahead here because it's messing me up. Let's fix the X's. All right, let's do the trend line. Just have to go ahead 2 years now. Display those. So, looky. So we went from a 0.02, which is really low, really bad, up to a 0.69, which is actually, 0.8 is ideally what we want. So we're getting out there. Do you see the consistency there? That's interesting, I think. All right, so let's go ahead and update this. After I close that, I think I also have to name this. This is Poynette. Outliers removed. Oh, why? See, whenever I get down here, it just randomly pops up, and I don't know why it does that. But it's annoying. You guys can tell, because every time it happens, I throw a fit. This is Poynette. Plant. Claims per policy year. 2017, 2021, outliers removed. Oh, wait, how many removed? 10? Isn't that right? Was it 10 outliers? 10 outliers removed. I think that's right. Is that what it was? 10. Is that right, or did I miss one? Well, there's no more numbers. Looks like it's 10. How many outliers did we remove overall? I just want to make sure I'm checking my work. Outliers removed. How many? And where were they? Okay, it said 16. And, oh, there are 2 O's. Okay, so 10 P's. 10 P's, 4 M's, 2 O's. That's interesting that there are 2 others that are that high. One's a cut, puncture, scrape. Okay, I don't think that's supposed to be an other. I think that's actually supposed to be one of the plants. I actually think it's supposed to be Madison, based on what I'm reading. Contusion, faint hit table. So I think those were wrongly labeled. Again, there's nothing we can do. We have to use what we're given. But again, that's why we're going to go back in and recode things. It's not going to change it too much. Again, this is just trying to figure out what we can recommend to management to get money invested in the safety program. Got to justify it. Especially now more than ever is that they keep changing sales forecasts, and therefore they're looking for budget cuts. Not budget cuts, ways to control spending. That was a better way to say it. Good job. Poynette plant. Paid total per policy year 2017 to 2021. And 10 outliers removed. All right. So what did we learn? Well, nothing much really. I'm interested to see if the and save my work. I'm gonna fill up that table in a second. I want to see if anything here changed. Did these change? Yeah, this one right here would jump up to 3rd. All right, let's do that. So we're gonna do a data sort. We're gonna do it by RPN, high to low, largest to smallest. And these are the new ranks. 1, 2, 3. We'll see, you know. It's 21. We'll have to see it's down below too, just for Poynette. All right, did this change? Didn't. We're going to combine manual material handling and repetitive motion. And we're going to look at cut, puncture, scrape. I don't think we're going to look at slip, trip, and fall. And that's really it. So that's where we are. So let's fill in this table here. Again, this is the entire Poynette plant. It's not company wide. All right. Now, this is the table averages. Here's where I'm going to go equal sign, go back to the other tab, and this is the count, right? Number of claims per year. And we're going to do the 5-year average on that. I don't know why it does that. Delete. All right. I'm going to go equal sign and go back to the other tab, and this is I'm doing the 4-year though. We're going to do the estimated average, which is right here. We're going to do the median, which is up here. We're going to do the number of open claims. Again, I keep clicking back. The open claims is this plus this. I hope that worked. Yep. The $0 claims, going back. That's right here. Number of outliers removed. Okay, so we don't have to do that. So now let's do our page. So equal to, and we did 5 years, so it's right here. I gotta delete all these. Equal to, we did 5 year. Right there. Considerably less, we'll do the average. We got to do the median. And you might be asking, well, why? Why are you expressing so many? Oh, sorry, that's supposed to be open claims. Equal this. I'm trying to be honest. That's why we're doing it. We're reporting everything, which is, honesty is the right way to go. We don't report any of that stuff. Yeah, so everything else is here and there. All right, so let's do our estimated number from the last one. I guess I have it down below, don't I? So I don't have to do that. Let's go down here. What is, I'm going to blow it up a little more. What is that number? It's between 35 and 40, almost perfectly in between. I'm going to say 37. And how much per year? It's between 200 and 2, I'm going to go 225. 225, 1, 2, 3. All right, and we don't do anything except down here. So what is the claims trend? It's 3. What is the dollar trend? Again, it's the slope, 10,634, 10,634. And the R square value for this is 0.0265, 0.0265, which means it's not a good forecast. All right, let's do the other one. And so it is just above 35, I'll say 36. This is just above the halfway between, so I'll say 86,000. It's an estimate, but it's pretty justified. Then we go down here. What's the slope? Slope is 3.3. What's the slope? 9118. And what's my R square down here? 6984. It's not bad, not bad. That's for the Poynette plant. All right, now we need to narrow to, I mean, ideally what we would do with enough data is to narrow down to just like 3076 and then the cause within 3076. So what I'd like to do first though is, how do I want to do this? I mean, we need that. This will automatically update. I'm going to copy the one with outliers in it to here, and I'm just going to focus on the material handling and repetitive motion. So, and that's because of what we had learned in the last thing. I'll look and see how many of the class codes are represented. So I want to sort by cause, and then I want to eliminate everything that is not manual material handling or repetitive motion. Okay, we just have manual material handling there. I'll get rid of the miscellaneous and the 2 motor vehicle. All right. Again, this is with outliers included, so now everything's been updated. So now let's take a look at this. So what I can do is, because I really didn't do much with this, I can now go in here, select data, and I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to change the Y values. I'm going to make sure I'm on my sheet 6. It should be highlighted. It's not though, that's weird. And I'm going to take those. And it did change. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing with this. Edit, select data, edit. Remember, I'm only using the 4 years here. So, oops, it's right here. Oh, it popped up. Okay, I gotta wait. I gotta make sure I'm on sheet 6. Okay, I wasn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ooh. Did you see that? Going down. Seriously? 2 big years? See, I know that that's not true. Claims are going up, but they're going down. Is it just because there are so many? Wait, this is with outliers included. So let's see what happens when we remove them. Okay, so let's Poynette. This is manual material handling plus, I'm going to put that closer, plus remote outliers included. Okay? All right, save my work. Let's go ahead and copy this to a new tab. And we're going to do the Poynette plant. What I need to do now is highlight. Do we just have the material? Yeah, that's what we have. And filter. But this time I'm going to filter by total paid because I'm going to get rid of the outliers. Greatest to largest to smallest. Okay, there's not a lot, but let's see what happens. Cut. Go down. Oh, I'm going to have to do that again. Paste. And equal COUNTIF in that range, comma, quotation marks, X. So there are 6 of them. Need one more row just to add up what this is. Equal sum. There we go. All right, let's get back up here. So, this is the with outliers, and now we need to create without. Why does that look so weird? Okay, approved. All right, let's zoom in. You guys can't see. Oh, we're already over 30 minutes. All right, let's see here. Let's do this all the way to 21. Insert scatterplot. Okay. And more importantly, to 21, insert scatterplot. All right, so I have to add years to this, the x-axis. Select data, edit. I hope through all this repetition you guys are learning this, that it's just becoming kind of second nature when you do it. Let's fix this. I hope that's what's going on with you all. That was the goal. Let's do a trend line. Pretty consistent there for 3 years. We're extended by 2 and get these bad boys made. 0.78. Strong. From 0.57 to 0.78. That's interesting. Let's fix this. Trend line. Definitely changed, didn't it? Certainly did. Go ahead to. So it was going down. Still, it's not great because one data point's way up here. I don't know what happened in 2019. Just a couple expensive claims that year or something. Okay, so I need to add the title. So this is the, I didn't put it over here, did I? All right, let's do this real quick. This is Poynette plant. Manual material handling plus rep motion claims per policy year, blah, blah, blah. Outliers removed. How many again? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 outliers removed. Oh, wait, that's what the outliers in, though. Outliers included. Turn that into a 10. And copy. Paste. Does that work? And now this is with 6 outliers removed. 6 outliers removed. Okay. Oh no, what happened here? Are you serious? There's 2 of them here. I wonder which one. Man. I'm going to try and delete that one. picked the wrong one. Can I Control Z it? Come on. Ooh. Let's try deleting this one. It's better. All right. I have no idea why it did that. Maybe because Excel hates me. No, I don't know. All right, let's get these titles. Poynette, plant, MMH plus remote, total paid per year, outliers included. Let's shrink this down to a 10. Copy it, paste it, and now 6 outliers removed. All right. It did it again. Wonder why. Do you guys remember which one I deleted? Was that the bottom one? Yeah. Good call. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I copied over that. I don't know. Okay. All right, let's put in the numbers into this table. And then we're at 36. We'll do laceration. Okay. Zoom in a little bit more. All right. What am I doing here? I'm going to go pull. Oh my gosh. Why? Those stories look stupid. This is Poynette plant, MMH plus repetitive motion, outliers removed. All right, table average. Got to go back one. Table average. Yeah, because I used the 5-year and I got to delete this. I don't know why it does that. Go back one. I think I used the 4-year. Got to use the 4-year average. Got to look up the median. There. Open claims. This plus this. $0 claims is up here. Oh, there's room. Doesn't count. All right, now let's do the ones on here. All right. Now we did 5-year average for this. Ugh. Equal to that. Equal to that. Equal to that. Equal to this plus this. Equal to that. Okay, that's done. Now we got to figure out these from the figures. And let's see. I'm going to zoom it a little bit more because we look to be right at that line, 18. Cool. All right, what's this one? It's just above 18. Well, that's weird. Looks to be, it's not 19 though. I'm just going to go 18. 18. What's the total amount down here? It's low. It's going down. 2023. 20,000 maybe. And what are we over here? In between 40 and 50. 45. 45. 1, 2, 3. And then we go down here. Oh, we gotta do the outliers, don't we? Outliers removed. How many was it? 6? Oh, wait. Did I remove? Are they just... Yeah. 6 and equal to... Gotta click on the cell that has the sum. And I could have clicked on the 6. Okay. And now we got to fill out the... So claims are increasing 1.5 per year. This is going to be a negative number. So it is a negative 21,649. 21,649. Will it do that? It did do that thing. Awesome. And then the R square value is, for this one down here, 0.894. This one is 2 per year. Because again, I'm looking at the slope. This one here is 5,028. 528. And the R square down here is 2497. Not great. So, what are we going to estimate here? Let's look at here. So, with the outliers removed, what is it usually? It's usually below 30,000. I think this is a good number. That's what I'm going to use. 2022, at least this much, not including this much. And as far as the number, you know, it's a decent number. I would say there's probably going to be 18. Yeah, those are going to be what I'm going to propose. But I am going to note that with the outliers included, it goes down, but it's not a great way to measure it. Okay? Save my work. So let's go back to the Poynette. Let's do what we just did, but just look at laceration. I'm going to try to do this really quickly. I think I had started with outliers included Poynette. Copy. Oh, no. What I was going to do is I was going to look when the outliers are removed, where the policy, or the class codes, where they ended up. A majority is 3076. A great majority. So we could focus just on 3076. How can we do that? I'm going to copy this to a new tab. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this to bring it up to here. I'm now going to sort by a class code and delete everything that's not 3076. There's a lot of them. Nope, that's a 3076. That is not. And this will delete everything down below. Okay. And I got to go down here to the outliers, and everything that's not 3076, I need to delete those too. Okay. So that's my new total there. And then it's the same analysis. Oh, I need to change that stuff too. So if we were to just look at, so this is the Poynette plant. What I could do is just select data, edit. I just need to change the Y values and make sure I'm on my sheet 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I changed it a little bit. And let's do the same thing down here. Select data, edit, just the Y values. And I gotta make sure I'm on sheet 9. And did I only do 4? I think I only did 4. Or did I do 5? I don't know. did 5. Okay. Okay. Did it change it at all? Can't tell. 1726. No, that. Oh, there. Now it did. Okay, I just had to shift off of it for a second. But there's something wrong here. Maybe I did only do 4. Edit. Edit. Just the Y values. Just on my sheet. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if that fixes it. Yep, not great though. This is with, yeah, this is with outliers removed, isn't it? So there is something here. We could do the Poynette plant. 3076, is that right? Or is it 3078? I can't remember. What class code? 3076. Did I do it right? Yeah, 3076. And then it's manual material handling and repetitive motion. And then I got to refill these out. Poynette 3076 MMH plus repetitive motion outliers. Is this outliers removed? I think it is. Yeah, because they're down below. All right. Now what I need to do is update this, but we don't know what this is because we haven't done one. But we know what this stuff is. Did it already update? I think it did. Yep. And now we got to update these. All right. So what's that number right there? I'm going to zoom a little bit. I can't see it. I don't know if you guys can. 20, looks like. This looks to be just above 25. I'm just going to put in 25. 3. It's going up 1.8 per year. This is going up 1679 per year. 1679 per year. Is that right? Yeah. And what's the R square? Point. So it's just 0386. I think this is probably the best estimate. Because I don't like that right there. For the number of claims, though, I'm not going to say 20. We've never had 20. So I'm going to default to this. So that's going to be my recommendation if I was to narrow it down to the 3076. But honestly, I really liked how this one looked. I think this is probably a better way to ask for investment. Because that's what we're doing. We're saying we need to focus on this type of claim, and we're going to figure out what to do. 3076 tends to be the number one. Okay, didn't I create... Now I want to do lacerations. I can hear my dog outside the door right now. He's sniffing. Is it... Oh, it's not dinner time yet, but yeah, they start getting antsy around this time. What am I doing? I got to turn this into a filter. Yeah, this is going too long. The cause. We're just going to look at the cut, puncture, scrape this time. Delete. Go away, Humphrey. I think he's actually just laying against the door. Okay. Now what I can do is just update this and then remove the outliers. All right, let's do select data, edit, Y, click on 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it bounces around quite a bit. Stays pretty consistent each year, doesn't it? Let's do the total paid. I'll do 4 again. Edit. Just the Y. Sheet 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skyrocketing. I mean, it tends to be low. Then 2020 was a rough year. 2021 we didn't include. I assume there's some open stuff, but maybe not. Close, close, open, open. Not a lot. But the open one is really expensive. So that's what's going on. Is it in 2020? This one right here. It is indeed. So when we remove the outliers, so this is the Poynette cut, puncture, scrape. Outliers included. So let's copy this to a new tab. And as you know, we're going to turn the header row into a filter. We're going to filter high to low and see if I don't think there's an outlier here. Large. Oh, no, I want to do largest to smallest. And nothing. Oh, wait, there is one. There's one. Do you see it? I wonder if that is the one that is open. Otherwise, everything else is closed. All right, let's see what it does. Which class code? 3076. There are 32 of them. All right. I wonder what would happen. Oh, never mind. Move these over and rebuild up to 2021. Insert. Okay, that's with outliers removed. Didn't change much. Again, there's only one that was removed. Let's do the total paid. I'm going to go all the way to 2021 because I'm going to actually change that because the open claims, I want to do that. I'm going to change it on this other one. What? Is it raining out yet? I don't think so. It's Friday, so we're supposed to have a big storm. X values, right there. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. I wonder if there's a way to set the default. I wonder how much time I would save. I don't know. Okay, there's that and that. Trend line, and I'm going to go fix that other one. Add a trend. Extend it by 2. Display that stuff. Let's do the same thing. Add a trend. Extend it by 2. Display that and that. Let's fix this. Select data. This time I want to be actually on the old thing. Because I moved. I think it got upset. Ugh, you frickin'. Cancel. Maybe if I fix it here, it'll fix it over there. Maybe that was the deal, because this is the raw. All right, select data. Edit. We're going to do X values from 17 to 21. And the Y values, 17 to 21. Changed it a little. I wonder now if this is going to change it right here. So the R square is 1201. Didn't. Well, maybe if I do this. It didn't. Maybe I should just do that. That was easier. All right, let's build it. And I put in titles, everybody. I didn't because this is getting long. I am tired. I am hungry. As you may be too. But I can't pause. I got to keep ripping through this. This is Poynette plant. This is cut puncture scrape claims. All right, click on this, go back to this one. Here's the table average, and then this whole stupid thing shows up, and I have to delete it. Equal to, I'm just gonna try to get it out of the way. Brr. I really should have been playing music. That maybe would have kept my brain focused. I don't know about you guys, but my brain tends to wander. Of course you guys know that. And one thing I do is I listen to music, and that somehow occupies that part of the brain, part of my brain, excuse me, that likes to wander off. I don't know. It works for me. There's a method to my madness. This plus this. So there's two $0 claims. We're really close to being done with this here. There's only one. Interesting. Outliers removed. There's only one. I shouldn't have hit it that hard. That was violent. Okay. Now I can just do these here. Equal. We went with a 5-year, right? Equal. Equal this plus. I didn't have to do that. Just one open. And one $0 claim. All right, let's do some estimating. Over here, what do we got here? It's above 6. I'm going to give it a 7. Right here, it's a 6. Let's estimate the amount over here. It's in between 60 and 70. I'll say 65. And it's above, it's between 15 and 20, 16, 17. I'm going to go 18,000. 18, 1, 2, 3. And then we go down here, and the claims are going up 0.1. Not great. This number is going up 79.14. The R square is 1201. This is going up by 0. You see that? It just has the y-intercept. I'm sorry, yeah, the y-intercept. Number down here is 1520. And the y square, I'm sorry, the r square, 0.0882. All right, what are we going to use? With the outliers removed, probably anything 15 and lower would be nice. Because there's only 1 year that's up above there. Everything else is below. So I'm going to go with the 12 because these things are bad. The r squares are bad. I'm going to go with a 6. So that's going to be my recommendation for cut, puncture, scrape. I'm not going to try and narrow it to 3076. I'm going to leave this as is. This is the Poi CPS, outliers removed. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color this. What did I color the other one? Green? I can't remember. Tab color green. Because this is, I'm going to want to bring over this. That's going to be entered in the final table. Where's the other one we did? We did Poynette. Layers removed. Did I color code this? I did. So I'm going to go ahead and do this too. I just don't see a lot of value in going down to the 3076. I mean, I could, but I can also simply report these numbers here. I'm sorry. I can report these numbers here when reporting for everything, the breakdown, the percentages. Because when I just look at 3076, I'll have to compare the two. I'm not going to go dark green. I'm going to go light green because I want to look at it. So we've got two recommendations for both. They're both combined manual material handling and repetitive motion and laceration. So 4 recommendations overall, and we can make reference to 3076. Did we do it for the Madison 3076? I did. So I'm going to color this one light green as well. So I can make reference to it, but you're not going to add it in there because it's also included in that. Oh, that's an hour. That was a lot of work, everybody. But that's what we needed to do for this week. So we've got the overall plant forecasts. I did that with and without outliers. And then 2 recommendations from each, the Madison plant and the Poynette. We looked at 3076 and the manual material handling repetitive motion. Did it give us much more insight? I don't think so. I think we can just report the representation within just the plant recommendations, and it's not the lacerations, cut, puncture, scrape claims. Not anything to write home about. Our number ones are gonna be the manual material handling, which is what we thought, and those are the numbers that my cohort and I are working on to support the contracting of physical therapists to assess our a couple of our workstations and also be able to assess a couple of our workers. Are they capable of doing the job based on what the current expectations are based on that third-party observation? Yeah, so that's it. You should be able to complete this week now, given this stuff here. Next week, not as much work. This was the big week. This was the big hump to get over. Try to work on your draft the best you can of your technical report, but next week you're going to have to really finish it up. Do the best you can. Thursday, I'll work on making the things pretty and copy it over so you know what it looks like. So that's Thursday's class, WebEx Live.